Wednesday is here, and you know what that means? It means the Zamboni is coming through with the preview video of whoever the Dolphins are playing this week. And this week, it's the New York Giants. But before I talk about that, I just want to ask, where is your panic level at? On a 1 through 10 scale, where is the panic index? The reason I ask is because I just watched the most annoying video that I think I've ever seen from any Dolphins media member or any, Dolphins content creator, whatever you want to call it. And before I talk about it, I just want to let you know I'm a huge fan of this guy. All right, I watch him all the time. He's entertaining. I don't agree with him on everything, but this video was probably the most annoying video I've ever seen. So before I go over it, my panic level is at about a 3, because I'm worried about the defense, but at the same time, it was week 4. All right, teams get their asses kicked all the time early in the season. You remember that one year where they thought the Patriots were done when they got destroyed by the Chiefs? Well, they ended up winning the Super Bowl. I mean, look, every year while the Patriots dynasty was going on, they would come down to Miami in December and we would beat them. Doesn't mean anything in the end. At the end of the day, the debacle on Sunday was a regular season game. And that's what it will be. I mean, you got to move on. So the video I'm talking about came out 12 hours ago on the Big O Radio Show YouTube channel. I love Big O. He's an OG, but man, it's his way or the highway a lot of the time. I feel like I'm talking shit about an OG. I'm really not. I just really don't agree with this video, and I think it's clickbaity and a little foolish. The title of the video, if you want to watch it, is Big O is not a fan of Miami Dolphins HC Mike McDaniel Child Psychology BS 100323. I don't know what the fuck that means. Alright, well, whatever. That's the video. Came out 12 hours ago. Look, if you watch that video, he takes the clip of Mike McDaniel saying that essentially we're 3-1 and we have to come in and correct our mistakes because we know we didn't play up to our standard and we're chasing plays, yada yada bada bee. I mean, what about that is child psychology? If you listen to the video, what does the Big O show want him to do? You want him to go up there and go, yeah, we fucking lost, we're frauds, we stink. It's over. Pack it in, boys. And then he goes on to say he doesn't care if we beat the Giants or the Panthers. It's just window dressing. Listen. All right, and that we're frauds. Like, dude, it's one game. It is one game. All right? We haven't been decided if we're frauds yet. It was a bad game, sure, but if you look at the stats, it wasn't as lopsided as the score would suggest. Does the defense need to get better? Absolutely, but it's the beginning of the season. And to make this video calling Mike McDaniel's words child psychology bullshit, I mean, what does he want him to do? Go up to the team and go, yeah, we're all fucking frauds, guys. We're going to play this bullshit team next week that we should beat. And after we win, we should feel like shit about it. And then we're going to go play another bullshit team next week. And he says that this game is the only one that counts, yada, yada. Look, here's what counts, all right? Along with the defense needing to improve, we at least know we have a franchise quarterback back there. Because I tell you what, on Sunday, he took a beating, but he didn't waver. He still made a lot of impressive passes. And that's something we can't say about any Dolphins quarterback that we've seen since before my existence, which was Dan Marino, of course. So we have a starting caliber quarterback and a great offense that I expect to continue to move, and a quarterback who's still healthy. So things going well in that department. He got hit a shit ton Sunday and is still up and going. So I just wanted to start off the video by because that's why I'm making this video at 10 o'clock in the morning. Just because I watched that and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, are people really this up in arms? I mean, I know it sucked, but what do you want? At the end of the day, the Dolphins have a game against the Giants on Sunday, and the Giants were a playoff team last year. So if you sit there and go, oh, it's just window dressing, it's a bunch of bullshit, I mean, yeah, you're going to get humbled real quick if we go and lose to the Giants. Then of course, there's an issue. But, I mean, look, the Dolphins should win this game, and they should win this game by a lot. But you're playing against another professional football team and a team that made the playoffs last year. So just going over real quick the game on Monday night, the Giants played the Seahawks and lost 24-3. And that game was closer than the scoreboard would suggest. It was 14-3 in the second half. Danny Dimes was getting sacked every fucking play. Can't believe he's still standing. But they were down in the red zone, and he throws a pick six, and that pretty much killed him. So the turnovers and the sacks are what did in the New York Giants against the Seahawks. But one thing to watch out for New York is the defense. So I'm interested to see both sides of the ball. Can Miami's defense respond against an inferior opponent to the Bills? They have to. We have to see this defense clamp up. I don't want to see receivers running wide open all over the field all game like we've seen for the past couple weeks. And it's no secret I'm not a fan of this Fangio defense. But at the same time, it's still early in the season, and we have to see if he has the ability to let his pride go and make corrections and change the scheme a little bit. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. Fangio has had top 10, top 5 defenses in his career, so he's not a moron. So I fully expect that things will be fixed and that they will be fixed this weekend when the Dolphins play the Giants. I want to see the Giants held under 17 points. All right, 17 or less. That's the mark I'm putting on. And I expect the Dolphins to go over 30. So I do expect the Dolphins to win this game handily. But you know what? You got to play the game. They're professional athletes, and they're paid millions of dollars to play the fucking game. And if you go in thinking that you're frauds and that the season's over because you lost in Buffalo last week, well, then you're gonna dig yourself into a deeper hole. And you're going to find out that 2-2 is a lot uglier than 4-1. Or not 2-2, 3-2 is a lot uglier than 4-1. We have to win these next 2 games for sure. And then another big test will come up against the Eagles. There's more big tests coming up. That wasn't the final exam. They're not frauds because of one game. I'm not saying they're not frauds either. This defense could fold and suck the whole year. But to say that they're frauds after one game, one bad game, is ridiculous. All right, every team, there's only been one undefeated team in NFL history, and that was the Dolphins in 1972. I couldn't even tell you who was alive back then. What the hell? I know people were taking a lot of acid. I don't know anything else about 1972. People were listening. Music back then was ba-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-da-ba-doo-da. Fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, I laugh at my own fucking jokes. I don't know. I'm a psychopath. And, yeah, I got to get back to work, but hopefully the Dolphins can get it done this week. I do have... wait. I got to ask you to subscribe. If you made it this far, come on, throw me a bone. I'm almost at 400 subs. I'm trying to get in the algorithm, man. Come on, just a fucking quarter or something. Or, or don't. Or don't. Who gives a fuck at this point? Just having fun with it. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I have my whole studio thing set up where I can make videos. It's a little messy, but it is what it is. It's kind of nice. It's alright. Got a lot of cool shit in here. I got a Dan Marino signed football. I got a Super Bowl ring from the 72 season. Dan Marino signed fucking picture. Got some hockey stuff hanging up. Some rookie cards of Tua and Waddle. It's just like a little man cave I got going on. I don't know why you would give a fuck. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just be rambling about bullshit. You put a microphone in front of my face, I'll go on all day about nothing. So, anyway, that's it. I'm gonna hop out of here. I appreciate everyone's time, and I'll see you Sunday.